Today on City Chat, we have two special guests from MilVets here to talk about the upcoming Veterans Day Parade on Friday, November 9th, starting at noon. Ben and Carrie, thank you so much for both coming onto the show today to give us the inside scoop of the upcoming event. So Ben, MilVets is the actual organization that sponsors the Veterans Day Parade. Could you tell us a little bit more about what you guys do and your initiative here in Columbus?
Okay. The Veterans Day Parade is put together by MilVets. It's a group of volunteers, non-paid, and we get together every year and we put on a cheer team for the parade, and we have multiple schools for bands, military groups. So there's a lot of organization that goes in planning, that goes in putting the parade together. So
could you give us a little bit of background of, why you guys put on this parade and why it's important to do it every year?
Yes, it's to teach the younger generations about people in uniform, veterans, loyalty and respect, the service that we provide.
Carrie, could you tell us about, why the parade is held on the Friday before Veterans Day?
That is the most common question we get on our Facebook page, in our email, on our parade applications, even at other events. The reason we held it the Friday before Veterans Day is in respect of the outlying parades and activities that are going on in the Central Ohio community. So for instance, the city of Hilliard does a Veterans Day parade on Veterans Day. Well, if we held our parade on that same day, a lot of people who wanted to attend both would be unable to. So we want to make sure that we incorporate the Central Ohio family without diminishing the participation in other events. So, and that has really paid off well for us because the Central Ohio Veterans Day Parade is one of the largest in the country. It's very well attended. We have usually a couple hundred units, and the unit can be a high school band, a military unit, the VFW, or other groups. So it's really wonderful, but it's in respect of the other events that are going on to honor veterans.
Mm-hmm. So could you tell us what we can expect to see at the parade?
Yes. So one of the focuses of the parade is honoring veterans, obviously. And this year we are honoring the end of World War I, which was 100 years ago, and the start of the American Legion, which was one of the first fraternal service organizations for veterans, by veterans. So it actually started with a conversation in France after World War I amongst American soldiers. And when they came back, they started the American Legion. So that's going to be a focus of our floats today, or this year, excuse me. And then also we have veterans from other conflicts. So we've got we call it our V. So our V has veterans from World War II, Korea, Vietnam, OIF, and OEF. And then we also have a black car, I always get a little verklempt on this one, for POWs and MIAs. So there's no one in that car to show our respect for those who are not with us, who are missing in action, or who are or were prisoners of war.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And do you want to talk about a little bit of your attachment and why this is moving to you?
I should have brought tissues. So I was former Army. I am the daughter of a Air Force retiree. I'm the granddaughter of a Navy World War II veteran, and I'm the great-granddaughter of a World War I veteran. So my family is very military focused. It's been part of my upbringing and my culture. And so for me to honor veterans, ironically, it's an honor for me to honor my fellow veterans, especially those who served in combat. So not every veteran served in combat, but everyone who served in the military deserves to be honored for their veteran status.
Right. That's wonderful. That's really great. And you are actually the organizer of this entire parade.
Yeah. So MilVets has about 20 or so active members, and so when we when we say the parade committee, it's really just all our members for the most part. But we do have a point of contact, and that's either myself and some other folks like Steve Ebersol, Rick Isbell, who's another member, and Ben Davis, our president and illustrious leader. And so it is a group and a team effort, which is something you'll find very common among military folks. Is we're very much of a team environment and team activity and team driven folks. So we want to make sure that our mission is accomplished in this situation. The mission is making it the best parade for Central Ohio that we can.
So Ben, could you tell us what MilVets does for the community and how we can support these veterans and the whole entire organization?
Yes, well, MilVets has been around for over 30 years, and we promote loyalty, respect, courage, dignity, about services. And we do that via continuation education. We provide scholarships twice a year. We have a MilVets puts on a Armed Forces Day luncheon, and obviously the parade. And we do have sponsors who support us financially by donations. We have some pretty good donors locally in the area, PNC, Chase, and Bank One, and Nationwide. Yes. So we do have quite a few sponsors to help us with the parade, as well as the county itself, as well as the Armed Forces Day luncheon. But we always take donations, whoever chose to. We don't really get into politics, as we all come together as a team to make it happen. And one of the big things with MilVets is we provide these scholarships for the youth, either for high school students or junior ROTC and ROTC.
Wow.
And that's the main goal, is getting the word out for the youth and community.
That's above and beyond, and we really appreciate everything you guys are doing for the community and especially our youth. How do we get involved with this parade, and where do we see it, and even participate in it?
So the first thing, participating in the parade, is very easy. If you go to milvetsohio.org, you can actually download a parade application. So you can't just show up and be in the parade, although we have had people do that and we accommodate them, but we would ask that you don't. So if you're interested in participating in the parade, submit a parade application. We'll say yes, thank you very much, and we would love to have you. The only thing we really say no to are people who are actively politicizing the event. So nobody who's running for office or anything like that. And it's usually after the election, so we don't have to worry about candidates politicizing it. But the other thing is, how do you see the parade? Well, Columbus Television does a great job of recording it every year for us, but it's better in person, obviously. And the parade starts at Nationwide and High near the arena, goes south on High Street until we hit Broad and High, and then we go to west, and we go in front of City Hall. So in front of City Hall, we have our reviewing stand where we have our honored guests. And this year, our MCs will be Herschel Craig and Jim Ganal. I'm very excited. The two of them together are going to cause a lot of problems and be very entertaining for everybody. So if you're going to come out and watch the parade, try to get near the reviewing stand so you can hear their banter. But anywhere along that route, you'll be able to enjoy a great presentation, because we usually have on average about 10 to 12 high school bands. In addition, we have the Columbus Fire and Police Pipes and Drums. We have military units who are doing music as well. And then we also have several floats in the parade of different groups. And it's just anywhere along Broad Street between anywhere along High Street between Nationwide and Broad Street will be a great seat. And then we're going to go past the reviewing stand in front of City Hall on Broad Street. And then we're actually going to end at the new National Veterans Memorial Museum. So that's where we're going to end. We're not going to be on site. We're not going to be at the museum, but we will be. That's where we're going to end in front of it.
Wow, this is going to be the best parade yet.
It really is.
Yes. And to add to what Carrie was saying about the parade participation, for any participant, it doesn't cost anything. It's all free.
Wow.
And obviously, it's free to attend the parade as well, just for viewing purposes. But yes.
We
do get that question. How much does it cost? It doesn't cost to be in a parade. There is a cost for the floats, but that's something different. So.
Well, thank you both so much for informing us about MilVets and the parade and everything that you've shared with us. Is there anything else that you guys want to add?
I just want to say thank you to the City of Columbus, to Franklin County Commissioners. We have such great support from them. I mean, financially, logistically, they do a great job, and it's really, MilVets stepped up 30 some years ago to make sure the parade happened. But the local government entities have made sure that we can continue to have that parade at the level that we've achieved and the great expectation that we have. Luckily, we've been able to meet year after year. So it's very much a community event, and we appreciate the community support financially and logistically.
Yeah.
And our president probably has.
I would agree with her. Yeah. And I think the City of Columbus and Franklin County has done a great job with us. So it all works well with all of the groups from different backgrounds. We come together to make it happen. So.
And if you ever want to see what a parade looks like and you weren't able to make it and you can't see the video, you can always go to our Facebook page. Just look up MilVets, and we publish the pictures from every year on our Facebook group. So you can actually go and see past year's parades and see what you missed out on.
All right. Well, don't miss the 2018 Central Ohio Veterans Day Parade to be held at noon on Friday, November 9th. For more information, including parade application, visit milvetsohio.org. Thanks for watching City Chat on CTV. That was great. Thank you so much.
I forgot to bring tissue.